Over the past year and a half, the air standoff in Ukraine has become increasingly significant as the conflict on the ground has reached a stalemate. The Guardian reports. The publication notes that for each air raid alert, air defense personnel have 10 minutes to reach firing positions and track the trajectory of the munitions. The gunner sees the target at a distance of only about 1 kilometer. Then they have less than a minute to shoot it down. It's very difficult. If it's flying at 1,500 meters, it's like trying to hit a match, said Yuriy Dovgan, an air defense service member. And then the shooter has to hit the drone's engine or the explosive warhead. Ukrainian Air Force spokesman Yuriy Ignat stated that the key to success and victory is in the sky, noting that Russia is breaking its own records for the amount of ammunition used in attacks. On the front in eastern Ukraine, Russia has also sharply increased its use of glide bombs to strike Ukrainian positions. At the same time, changes in tactics and capabilities have made Russian airstrikes more effective. Firstly, drones fly higher. Previously, during the war, we saw them at altitudes of 500 to 800 meters, but now they often start at 1,500 meters, said Major Alexander Fushek, commander of an air defense unit. The speed has also increased from 150 to 160 kilometers per hour to over 200 kilometers per hour. It's a game of cat and mouse, added his colleague Yaroslav Tristan. The Russians will know where our positions are when we shoot them down, so they'll fly higher, where they think we are, and we'll have to shift our positions. As Justin Bronk, a research fellow at the Royal United Services Institute, said, this is one of the areas of conflict where there have been the most significant changes in the past 18 months. While much commentary has focused on the use of FPV drones on the battlefield, one of the factors most significantly impacting Ukraine's ability to defend itself is Russia's use of hundreds of glide bombs per week, primarily from Su-34s to strike enemy positions. They can continue to strike until those positions are destroyed. They have also become better at reprogramming their systems in flight. This is a significant advance in the effectiveness of Russian tactical aviation on the front lines. Bronk also believes that Russia is more dynamically using the Shahed drones it is now producing en masse, adding that the drones are improving routes and pinpointing air defense positions. I would say that aviation is unlikely to win the war in Ukraine, but it could lose it. Ukraine has inherently limited capabilities, while Russia has enormous air defense potential. We must be wary of Russia gaining air superiority and dominance beyond what it currently has. We must keep up to avoid losing, he emphasized.
U.S. President Donald Trump said Spain should be reprimanded for not committing to increase military spending. According to Associated Press, Trump was referring to Spain being the sole member of NATO, the 32-nation alliance, not to commit to increasing military spending to 5% of GDP in an agreement reached in June. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez secured a last-minute exemption in June, saying that Spain will only spend up to 2.1%, which he called sufficient and realistic. Spain has not been loyal to NATO, Trump told reporters during a meeting in the White House Friday with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenski. Spain joined NATO in 1982 and entered its military structure in 1999.
They want to take $1.5 trillion with a T, $1 trillion, and give it to people that... No, Spain has not been loyal to NATO. Spain has been, they're the only one. Everyone went up to, as you know, I mean, you were at 2% and they all went up to 5%, but Spain disagreed with that. I think Spain should be reprimanded for that. I think it's very bad that they did that, but that's up to them. That's up to NATO and Spain.
Your option, if they cannot be expelled from NATO,
can they or not?
They cannot, according to the treaty, but they also claim that they are protected by the European Union umbrella for trade.
Well, the other people, many of the other countries are in the European Union too. They're not complaining, right? Sort of interest. That's of interest. I gave him the javelins, and the javelins are a devastating weapon. And yeah, I do. I think we carry a lot of momentum, a lot of credibility. Getting Middle East done was very important. Nobody thought it could be done. That was one nobody thought could be done, and we got it done. And a lot of that was the big hit that we put on Iran. Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's an honor to be with a very strong leader, a man who has been through a lot, and a man who I've gotten to know very well, and we've gotten along really very well. And we had a big call yesterday, as you know, with President Putin, and we'll be talking about it. President Zelenski of Ukraine has endured a lot. I mean, he really has. He's endured a lot, and we've endured it with him. To be honest, it's been a long time, and I think we're making great progress. So we're going to be talking about that today. We'll be talking about what took place yesterday with my phone call with President Putin. And I think that things are coming along pretty well. It began with Alaska, where I think certain guidelines were discussed, and we want to see if we can get this done. This was long ago into the Biden administration. I came here and we inherited this, and we'd like to see if we could finish it, end it. We want it ended. So many people have died in this war, and we're gonna get it ended. So I just want to thank you all very much. If you have a couple of questions, go ahead, please. In fact, before I do that, let me just ask the President to say a few words. Thank you, President.
Sure. Glad to meet you again, Mr. President. Thank you very much for the invitation. Again, my congratulations with your successful ceasefire in the Middle East.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you did it, and I think this is the momentum to finish Russia's war against Ukraine. I think that, yes, we understand that Putin is not ready. I think not ready, but I think that I'm confident that with your help, we can stop this war. And we really need it. We see that they don't have successful steps on the battlefield, and it's good. I think that their army is weak now, but a lot of losses. They have a lot of losses and in economy and people, and I think this is a very important moment. And I wanted to thank you, Mr. President, after our phone calls. Yesterday I had a good opportunity to meet with the big American energy companies, and they're ready to help us. Yes, after all these attacks on our infrastructure, Russian attacks, and etc. And I had also meetings, thanks to your team. We had meetings with a good military companies. We spoke about air defense, and I want to share it after with details where we are. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Very good. And I think it looks beautiful in his jacket.
Yeah?
It's a beautiful. I hope people notice. It's actually very stylish. I like it.
President Trump.